Hello everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is an announcement video for the Build Your Logic in Python series. This is done before we start DSA because DSAs will include logic, functions, conditions, problem solving skills, which is all required as a prerequisite before you actually start practicing DSA. So this series, I'm not won't tell you an exact number 300, 500,000, 200, 100, no. It's going to cover concepts which is required for building your logic prerequisite in DSA. It's going to start from absolute zero, absolute beginning. Okay, from basic printing your name, printing your hobbies, whatever. From basic printing statements, okay, until you get used to the environment of Python. From there, it's going to go to absolute basic. It's going to go to variables, types and operators, then coming to the next thing, which is conditions, decision making. In each set you'll be solving 20, 10, 20, 30 questions depending on the each importance. Okay, conditions in each of these. Okay, so to build proper logic depending on the topic, loops, then coming to functions, then strings, then we have the next one, which is list, then tuple, set, dictionary. Okay, then you have nested loops, then you have recursion, then next you have mixed logic. Okay, then problem decomposition, and means how do you break down topics. Then you have mini projects, so much more in this series. Okay, so I'm personally telling it's a must watch series if you want to get used to it, if you have to be very comfortable with the language before you start DSA. First of all, it's going to build the problem solving skills. You'll be able to understand what is given in the question, what I have to find, how can I find, what logic should I use, syntax. If you're not, that's what I said, you have to be comfortable with the logic, its syntaxes to perform DSA accurately. Then you'll be able to understand how you can break down big problems into smaller steps, step by step, step by step, step by step. And DSA, as you have all known by now, it's a pattern recognition method to solve questions efficiently. So when you solve multiple kinds of questions under the same subset, you'll be able to recognize patterns, how to solve such questions. You'll be able to understand very easily by multiple practicing of the same kind of questions. Loops, conditions, functions. These form the main foundation in DSA questions. So as I told you while discussing what now we'll be covering in the series, it's going to build a very strong foundation for DSA. Next, confidence. It's a very underrated thing. But the more you practice questions, it's the only way to gain confidence. You will not gain confidence by watching long tutorials. You'll not you'll not feel confident by watching the answer, or find copy pasting the answers and then you run it and then it gives the answer. You will not feel confident. Outside you might be like, oh yes, I have completed 10 questions today, but end of the day you are very well aware that you have no idea about what you're doing. That's what makes a series very different, that there's not going to be any tutorials here, there's not going to be any notes, nothing. Straight up problem solving. By solving questions itself, you'll be able to understand the concepts very clearly. I'm so sure for that. And the one more major doubt is that which language. This series is based on Python. However, my college is going to teach DSA to me in C. So then why am I doing DSA in Python? Let me tell you. I find Python syntax easy, which when I learned in first sem. Now, when I'm going to learn DSA and C and its syntax, it's kind of going to be confusing, but that's all about balancing. You have to learn to balance. And moreover, DSA, the foundation, the logic, the methodology is same, just how you're going to code. That is going to differ based on the language, but the basic foundation, basic concept is going to be same in all languages. So if you follow this or whatever, it's going to help you. And Python logic building also is same. You want to suppose you want to do coding in C++ or something else. The main logic to solve a question is going to be same in any language. Only the syntax is going to get changed. So don't start DSA yet. Build a logic first using the series. I hope the series will be helpful. All of the remaining series, HTML, AI, software engineering, and so much more. All of that also will be keep coming, keep supporting. Watch whatever is going to help you, honestly. So thank you so much for watching. See you as the series begins very soon. Okay, very soon in the next few hours itself. So thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.